And hello everyone, welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, building expert advisors for the MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms, and just in general helping you become better traders and helping me become a better trader too. So with that, let's go ahead and take a look. First, it's Friday, May the 29th. It's the last trading day of the month. I think Monday's the first, I think. Pretty sure it is. Sunday may be the first. Yeah, no, Monday's the first because it's the 31st is the day I graduated high school many moons ago. It was on May the 31st. But at any rate, let's go ahead and get into our risk. So let's know about the risks because there are risks in trading Forex and you need to know about them. They go something like this. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And here's the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. And I have lost all my investment capital many times throughout the years, throughout the decades, and you can too. And that's why we're here, is to not lose all of our investment capital. Because why trade Forex then? I've probably got to read all this. Because the high degree of leverage can work for you. And that's what we're looking for, is opportunities to find Forex trading to work for us instead of against us. So with that, let's go ahead and get into what we're looking at today. Well, first, let's talk about me some more. First, here's my results for the May trading Traders Cup, which are not good. It's the last day of trading, so I'm not going to place any more trades in this. It's probably done. And for the fourth consecutive time in a row, we have I don't know. I think I've been doing these for like 6 months now, and I've lost every one of them, or I've been negative in every one of them. And that is not the goal. The goal is to go up, not down. Make this number green and not red. If you go green, then I would have the ability to get some discounts or some prizes or something like that. But this month, let's see, here's Trading Forex for Profit. This is what the admin panel looks like. We don't want the admin panel. We want the back to dashboard. Let's go back to the regular dashboard. That was my panel, the part that you never see, that you're not supposed to see. Only me, because I'm the admin and I'm the owner of this. This is, you can come in here and look at your account activity, scroll down and see where you are. On that one, I've not updated my trades on that one. I should. I'll do one where I actually go in. I'll do a video where I actually load trades and stuff like that. But here are my accounts right now. I should have I'll probably do a proper challenge again soon. I haven't done one of those in a while. You can change your accounts, your risk calculator right here, determine what risks you want to run. And determine what that is. And also here's so it's okay to come in, and you can start for free. If I log out, you'll have the start for free button show up, but that's just something that to keep in mind. So by all means, check out tradingforexforprofit.com. I highly recommend it. Here we have my two EAs I've got running right now. Both of these are running into my live accounts. And just not a whole lot of action going on right now. But the Bollinger Band RSI Mean Reversion Pro, I have it running on the 4-hour euro versus the dollar. It does really well, has tested very well, has put in one trade this year so far, and that was a losing trade. But it's just caught it in a trending moment, and it does not do well in trending moments because it's a mean reversion. It means it bounces back off the Bollinger Bands where the RSI is oversold or overbought. But here we have the MetaTrader 4 version and the MetaTrader 5 version, and I have other things working like this one. I have a 2 Bollinger Band EA that has been tested over and over again and is now testing in my demo account. And we have 0 trades for that going on so far. Again, on the euro versus the dollar, since that's the most liquid. And then we'll test it for other places later. What else we got going on? And I think that's all I've got for me. So now let's get talking to what's going on in the markets today. First, something I missed yesterday was the core PCE. Let's refresh this. We can pretend like it just released. Hey, how about that? Well, we've got to go backwards. Something I missed yesterday. I was not paying too much attention yesterday. I had other things in my mind. We had the core PCE came out as as a miss. Good. That means inflation might be going down. Then again, it may be that they fudge the number so much that we can't tell what's going on, which is most likely. Preliminary GDP came off 1.6%. Preliminary GDP price index was off. Good. It means inflation might be not as fierce as we think it is. And unemployment claims has continued to be a nothing burger for quite some time now, like 15, 20 years. Meantime, I'm going to check out something else and see why the stock market closed up yesterday based on that news. And it has to be because of this. Let's see what is going on at the Fed. So this is an actual commodity that they trade at the Fed. Maybe. All right, where'd it go? Accept all cookies, yes please. I love cookies. Okay, so we're still at a 98.9% chance of going nowhere. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. Turn that back off. So status quo. Okay, sounds good. Look at that, risk on. So today we're going to be looking at a possible fund market in the stock market today. Positive news for stocks. The dollar should be heading lower today. So we'll see what happens with that. And then here we have the layout of the strongest or weakest currencies, and the dollar and the Japanese yen are right in the middle. The Kiwis on the top, Canadians on the bottom, along with Great British Pound. So let's see how this means to the various instruments. First, let's look at the US10. US 10-year bond coming off. I like it. Big sell-off yesterday because of the PCE news and the GDP price index news. So inflation is coming back down under 4.5%. Good. Good for the consumer. And the Japanese 10 years coming off too. Interesting. So that means the carry trade will not be changing too much. And this is what the carry trade looks like. Looks like this. It is not crossing anytime soon. So there's still 200 basis points between them. So that's not really going anywhere. Euro versus the British pound. No, we don't want that. I want to go back. Let's refresh it. Should be able to get it. Reload. Take us back to where we were. Nope. Okay. Well, Japanese 10. There we go. Save. We'll go back to this screen. Japanese 10. Euro versus the pound. Okay, there we go. And the euro is still showing a lot more strength than the pound is. That's an interesting way of looking at things. So that's we'll be shaping our trading to see which one is more profitable, the euro versus the pound, at least temporarily, at least for the past 5 days. DXY is right here. It is still, now we've got 98, looking at, 99.18. Now we're really looking at that bottom of the ceasefire at 99.20 being the big resistance area right now for the DXY. It's coming, so that's coming off. If peace breaks out, it should drop back down into around this area, down around 97.42, and then that's going to cause a surge in the euro versus the dollar and the pound versus the dollar. But peace has to break out first, and a lot of them have to come to terms on terms and not just agreeing to negotiate in 60 days like they did yesterday. We've got no idea what that means. I don't think anyone else does either, except it's just a stall tactic. Pound versus the dollar, right here. Again, coming off a little bit, coming off the dollar. And not really a whole lot going on there. Again, just the whole Iran, U.S.-Iran thing has really got the currency markets just really in a state of nothingness right now, state of status quo. Nothing's moving, and when nothing moves, no one makes any money. Dollar versus the yen, right here. And we're starting to get into summer, which means most of the big players will be taking the summer off, and then we will be dealing with a pretty much a stagnant market at that point, called aka the summer doldrums. Look at that RSI coming off right there down to there. I mean ATR. Our side's way down here, and to something completely different. But the average true range is really coming off, showing a decrease in volume and trading right now for the dollar versus the yen. Pound versus the yen finally gave up 214. We'll see if that continues to drop. Could be bigger problems in Great Britain. Who knows? Euro versus the yen. Again, look at this, how tight these Bollinger Bands are. No one is trading this right now. Well, I mean, some people are trading it, but it's big players are not trading it. Dollar versus the Canadian. Big sell-off in the Canadian and dollar versus the Canadian yesterday on the dollar side. So it came down to 138. We'll see if it perks back up again today, and is staying right in the pretty close to the range of that pitchfork right there. Very interesting. At least I think so. Not interesting enough to stare at it much longer, but there we go. Canadian versus the yen right here, right at the 20-day moving average, right in the middle of these Bollinger Bands, not going anywhere. Look how tight those Bollinger Bands are. Crude oil, look at that, coming off of $87, coming off of 90 finally. So we'll see if this can't come down to around 83 is the next stop. We'll see after that, we'll be right back down here in the 70s. See if we can close this gap finally way down here. Then it opened way back here. About the same time we started bombing everything. Which should be right there. So we will see what happens. Well, we didn't do it. The United States military did. We have been out of the military for a long time. Dollar versus the Aussie versus the dollar at 71.5. Call it, give or take a few pips and pipettes. It's not really going anywhere, just kind of hanging out around 71.5. Gold's working back up again, 45.29. If peace breaks out, we're going to see gold take off again, and the rest of the metals, because it's of the unstable situation that has been caused by in the Western markets by, in my opinion, propaganda. That's what happens when propaganda invades people's minds and the people who create the markets. Platinum, 119.23. It's right there, just kind of hanging out. Palladium, right here, 137 or 1378. Not much going on there. Silver, 75.6. Again, not much going over there either. And the softwares are mixed. I'm not going to go down them because it gets kind of boring after that. But at any rate, that is pretty much all I've got for today. Not a whole lot of anything going on into Friday. Remember, this is the last day of the trading week. So if you have some trades that you don't want to see going over, like the Japanese, like the dollar versus the Japanese yen, you're going to get hit with a big carry trade charge on that if you're selling. Like I am, still waiting for that to fall apart, and it still hasn't fallen apart, but we will see. But that's all I've got for today. If you like this video, then hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of these videos, then hit the subscribe channel, or then subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you. And lastly, if you want to talk to me directly, go to the comment section and hit me up in the comment section. I'll return your comment as soon as I see it. So you guys have a great one. I will talk with you later. Bye.